Well, welcome back to the Tyndale Show. This is our first episode for Term 4. And today we are going to spend a little bit of time with Karina Hudson. And Karina is our board chair, but has a really long association with the school. So welcome to the Tyndale Show,
Thank you,
Karina. How about we start today with you giving us a bit of an overview of your association with the school over a whole lot of years.
Well, the school began in 1983 and I was one of the pioneer students that came in Year 6. I was previously at Madison Park Primary, but my parents were part of that small group of parents that got together back in the early 80s wanting a Christian school for their kids in Salisbury East. I remember some of those conversations and meetings actually in our home.
Yeah. So an inaugural student, which is really exciting, but your association has gone way beyond just being a student here. So what are your different roles as you've been here?
I have worked in the instrumental program and then I did some relief teaching work. From the relief teaching work I got a position in the senior school.
And at one point your dad was board chair as well, is that correct?
Absolutely, back in those early pioneering years, yes.
Wow, so it's in the family. And so now you find yourself as board chair. Why come on the board here at Tyndale?
I sensed the Lord really drawing me out of teaching for a few years and towards being a part of the board of the school. Now obviously we've got children here at the school and I just felt this was a way that I can contribute to the school community and serve in a different capacity.
As a member of the executive team, I have a reasonable amount to do with the board and I know a lot of what the board does, and I think we have a really active board here, but for our parent community, they may be a little bit unsure of the role the board plays. So are you able to sort of give us an overview of what it looks like?
In a nutshell, the board's role is to govern the school. It's not to manage the day-to-day operations, but in a sense we're guardians over the vision of the school, the mission of the school, our core values. And so we keep management accountable to that vision. Also, make sure that we maintain the Christian element or the Christian focus or foundation that started way back in the 80s.
I want to move on to another topic, but before we do, I do want to say thank you so much for what you do for our school and for your board members. I know it's a massive commitment. It's all voluntary. We really appreciate it, and we love the relationship that we have with the board here at Tyndale. Now, it's that time of the year where we're starting to think about Christmas presents and the festive season, all those sort of things. And we've got a massive event coming up in the life of our school in the carols that are happening in a few weeks' time. I thought we could start with the why. Why do we do carols here at Tyndale? Because we didn't used to, but we picked them up a few years ago. So could you give us a bit of an overview of why?
For many years, Salisbury Council, along with many of the churches in the Salisbury Council region, would have a community carols. And for a number of reasons, some unknown to me, we stopped that in the Salisbury area, and Tyndale obviously quickly became aware. We had a number of staff that were involved in the Salisbury carols, and I was a part of that as well at different times, and so we knew that there was a need.
And I think that key word is community, isn't it? That we're wanting to bring the community in and provide that space to be able to celebrate. So we've talked about the why. Let's talk about the what, because it's not a hastily put together type of event. We spend a lot of time putting it together, and we're trying to draw some pretty well-known artists in so that we can draw people in, because it's not about how good is Tyndale, it's about let's come together as a community. So what's this year's event going to look like?
We've got a couple of standout performers. Colin Buchanan for the kids, and I think parents love him too.
Yes.
He's a wonderful performer, Christian man. And for the more classical component, Marina Pryor, who is an A-grade performer. We have students in junior, middle and senior also performing with the choirs and ensembles and different events. We've had, it's all very locally, MC'd as well. Mrs. Potter and Mr. Morton also MCing, and it's just generally a very laid back but still professionally done evening for everyone, with wonderful fireworks at the end of the night, which everyone loves.
Will it cost me money as a family to come?
Absolutely free.
Free. Fantastic. With the option of being able to get something to eat and those sort of things.
Or bring your own.
Put my picnic rate out and have a really great time.